good morning, or good afternoon. So today we're going to work on place value relationships. You know about represented numbers in the place value system and the names of each place. Today you're going to look more closely at those places and see how they relate to each other. On the number 1234, what is the value of each of the digits? 1230 and 4. So the first thing we need to do is make sure our table of contents is updated. Date, topic, and the page number we're going to start on. I've already done it in my notebook, so you guys can pause here and copy it down or just keep going. So when we go to page 17 in my notebook, we're going to have the topic, lesson 1-1, place value relationships, the essential question, how are the digits and a multi-digit number related to each other, and then we're going to write example 1. When you get to this place, just go ahead and pause the video and then restart it once you're done with your notes. The first thing we need to do is we need to look in your notebook and your math book at the top. And it's going to talk about Nicole collected 110 buttons. What is the relationship between the values of the digit 1 in each place? And if we look at 110, the first one is in the hundreds place, its value is 100. The second one is in the tens place, its value is 10. How are 10 and 110 related? Well, 100 is 10 times as much as 10, and 10 is 1/10 as much as 100. And we notice this in the very top of our lesson in our math book on page 6 and 7 when it talks about 110 buttons. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 examples from guided practice. The first one I'm going to do is number 1. And number 1 says, name the values of the given digits. The 3s and 3,300. So let's look at the 3s and 3,300. Well, we know that the first 3 is in the thousandths place. So that means the given value is 3,000. We know the second 3 is in the hundredths place, so the given value is 300. Let's do one more example. Let's look at number 3. And it says, what is the relationship between the values of the given digits? The 3s and 3,300. So we already know that the 3s and 3,300 are 3,000 and 300. So we know that the 3 and the thousandth place is 10 times larger or greater as the 3 and the hundredths place. Now where this gets a little tricky is when we look at the value of 300 compared to 3,000. If we know 3,000 is 10 times greater than 300, well, how do we write the relationship of 300 to 3,000? So the value of 3 in the hundredths place is 1/10 the value of 3 in thousandths place. For these two for example 3, I would like you to write everything I have written But when you do it on your own, if you can write it smaller but in complete sentences, I'm okay with that. This is just an example. So what I need you guys to do is go ahead and do guided practice. On page 6. And you guys will do problems 2 through 6 even. Once you get done with that, you can go ahead and look on the Teams channel and it will show you the next problems you need to do. Alright, have a great day. Leave it in comments if you have any suggestions.